The gaming world is full of assassins these days. We got Genshin killers, Splatoon killers, Pokemon killers. So many of the world's most popular games are already on the hit list, and it looks like not even the old timers are safe anymore. I give you Suika, the watermelon game, which is taking the world by storm, or well, at least the streamer world. Everyone seems to be obsessed with this game, and I'm no different. I've lost hours trying to break the 3000 with little success. The game itself is pretty simple. You drop these cute little fruit into the square bowl, and then when two of them touch, they fuse to become an even bigger fruit. That's totally how fruit work. The goal is to stack and fuse as many of these fruits as possible before overfilling the tank, and that's it. Structure-wise, this game is pretty similar to Tetris. You're stacking things, they can kind of eliminate each other, and you can see what thing you get after you drop the current one. But unlike Tetris, there is no time pressure and no 98 other players trying to make your life difficult, yet. Instead, your true enemy here is your puzzle solving ability, or as they like to say. Of course, there's also an element of RNG, since you can get anything from a cherry to an orange to drop into the bowl. The bigger the fruit, the more useful it is. And yes, this game is slowly starting to make me hate cherries and strawberries, but in my defense, look at their faces, they hate me too. The major difference between this game and Tetris is that this nice rotund fruit will push each other and bounce around. Long gone are the days of putting square things into the square hole. Now we have that one jar of rocks and sand that make you think about life itself, and how you're packing it full of cherries that fall right through the cracks. God, I hate these things. The worst part about the round things is that they also bounce, so sometimes you might be having a good run and a bunch of grapes just decide to ascend to heaven for no good reason, and bam, game over. Seriously though, why does the game penalize us for its own unnecessarily strong jiggle physics? Of course, that's what makes this game so addicting. Sometimes you get good luck and get yourself a new high score, other times you barely pass the 1k mark. And for some reason, the internet has decided that to beat this game, you must get a score of 3500 or higher. What is this, the SATs? It's hard enough to crack the 3000, so assume the 3500 would put you somewhere in the top 5% of players. And this is starting to sound an awful lot like Splatoon 3 Salmon Run, where you're trying to get a high score in the 5th percentile for a nice golden badge. Also, if you haven't been playing Splatoon, this is your sign to give it a try. Just like any of the other killer games, this one has a lot of analogous features to its target, which is an absolutely great thing in its case. Part of what made Tetris so popular is its simplicity, and I think Suika achieves the same thing in its own way. It's also able to leverage the simplicity of its designs for some holiday theming. I kinda like the Halloween skins a little better, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they might do in future holidays. But I don't think that this game is going to remove the king from his throne. Then again, I don't think it's trying to market itself as a threat to Tetris either. It's just a cute fun little game that everyone is into right now. If anything, it kind of reminds me of that 2048 game everyone was playing back in the day. I remember when I was in college, you look around the classroom and like everyone's on it. Is it the same but with the watermelon game now? Anyways, what do you think about the watermelon game? Are you enjoying it? Or does it seem like a simple fad that will blow away in a couple of months? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you are playing this game, good luck. Grape, no, you disgust me.